Welcome back to Just Create, where last time Stam discovered my secret entrance, finally got my boat moving by turning it into a train and running it on invisible track, and I had a very weird conversation with Chosen. This is a very weird conversation. Today, we have a bit of a bitty episode. We're so nearly ready to go start building our first factory to work towards opening a shop on top of the mountains that are over the back of this one here. But it's those mountains right over there, just behind where we are now. And it's the factory I want to build up there, not the shop, of course. That'll be going in the shopping district. But I can't leave this area over here unfinished. So that means I need to sort out this front area here and have a path that goes and connects down to Silent's path over this side. I want to put a path around the mountain that connects to Froggy and Blockdown and Foxy up here. And me and Chosen do also plan to put in a bridge across here, so I need to extend this path down to where that connection point's going to be. But I need to be on at the same time as Chosen in order to actually build that bridge with him, so that probably won't be happening in today's episode. Because I've only got about 9 hours to get this episode recorded, edited, and uploaded. I've not actually been on the server for about 10 days because I've been away at TwitchCon, which was absolutely amazing, and it was lovely to meet some of you there. And I now literally have 1 day to record before I go away again for a few days. So yeah, that bridge, not going to get done. But something I do want to do today is get some very, very, very good armor. I think this is about the 4th pack I've played that has Create Enchantment Industries in, and I've never really used it. And that's not going to change today because Silent has actually already set up a great big thing for it, and he spent a long time doing so. So what we're going to be doing is meeting Silent later on, and he's going to charge us extortionate amounts of money to enchant all of our gear to its highest levels. And 20 diamonds is not going to cut it, so we're going to need to do lots and lots of mining today. And we do have a mining drill, but it's not very big, and we are on a tight schedule. So what we're going to do first is make an absolutely ginormous tunnel bore. And we've made many tunnel bores after the last couple of years. We've made some that look good, we've made some that are just absolutely giants, and today we're going with the second option, a giant one. But I still want to make it look cool, at least a little bit cool. And if we come down here and have a look at Stam's drill, which is tiny compared to what we're going to be making, he's actually used the copper mechanical drills because we have Create encased on this pack, and that means if we do a little search for drill, look at this, we have a bunch of different options that we can do. We've got brass ones, we've got copper ones, we've got train ones, we've got shadow steel, and refined radiance. I don't know what these things are. Refined radiance drill, get a radiant casing, refined radiance. What's the, I can't click that. How do I get that? Yeah, I can't seem to click it over here either. What was the other one called? Shadow steel. I don't know how we get that either. So I've just done a quick Google, and refined radiance is created by dropping chromatic compound into a beacon's light beam, or by dropping chromatic compound on the ground and surrounding it with light sources, which will then get absorbed. To get shadow steel, you need to drop chromatic compound into the void in the end, and then it will float back up and you get shadow steel. Very odd. And these things were actually moved from Create in version 0.4, and we're in 0.6, but we seem to have them. Question is, how do you make chromatic compound? Oh my days. Right, powdered obsidian, glowstone dust, polished rose quartz, and then you need a superheated blaze burner, which means you need blaze cakes. You get them by squirting lava onto a blaze cake base, which you get... Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today, anyway. Nice to know there's options, though. And then, of course, we've got industrial iron and weathered iron. But I'll be honest, I quite like the look of the train ones. And to make train casing, we're going to need a whole bunch of sturdy sheets. And we can buy those over here. We've got 20 diamonds in storage, so let's quickly grab those because there's not an ATM over here. Then we can buy our sturdy sheets. Excellent, that's going to get us 10 stacks of drills. We're just going to need lots of stripped wood. And I don't know how much of that we've got at the moment, so we might need to make some more. Oh no, look at that, we've got plenty of stripped jungle. So we'll get 10 stacks of that. And let's get our workshop turned on. So first up, turn on the power, wait for that to kick on, which will only take a moment. We just need this to get over 52 because that's what the workshop uses. There we go, that's our workshop up and running. Now I guess what we're gonna need is this machine here. Put all those in there. Oh no, wait a minute, these need to be brass, don't they? So I'm actually gonna need 10 stacks of brass before I can do anything. And we certainly don't have that at the moment. Right. We're gonna need 5 stacks of copper, 5 stacks of zinc. That is not quite enough copper. Do I have any raw copper over here? I do not. Okay, we're not quite going to get 10 stacks of drills. Maybe we'll end up with like 9.5. But we can load up copper into this barrel. We can put zinc into this barrel. Give this some heat. Oh, wait a minute. I put the zinc in the wrong one. The zinc needs to be up here. And now this barrel's causing a problem because the stuff's just coming straight through the chute. So let's put that there. This is our coal barrel. Get the zinc up here. And there we go. We're finally getting brass. So while they cook up, we're also going to need andesite alloy. We only have 3 stacks of that, which I think is only enough for 1 stack of drills. Yep, it is. That means we're going to need 30 stacks of andesite alloy. Whew. I don't have much andesite, so I think we might have to go buy this as well. We've got a little bit of money in the bank. Once again, not enough to pay Silent, but it should be enough to buy some andesite alloy. So we're actually going to buy 40 stacks of that. And let's go to the only ATM we know in the area, which is actually in Chosen's Mall. Let's use that. In fact, if I dump a bunch of those in my bag, I should be able to withdraw a little bit more. Yep, there we go. We've now got 60 diamonds on us. And that means we can buy some iron from Dave's little stall he's got over there as well. And we should be good to go. Look at that. Loads of andesite alloy. Excellent. Nice and cheap. We like this. Now, hopefully, our brass is cooked up and we can actually start making our drills. Yep, the brass is done. So let's give that to this guy. Make a whole bunch of brass casings. And I could probably do with a hopper and a barrel here so I can keep feeding this thing. Let's do that while we're waiting. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put it on a stack individually each time it finishes one. And that's just annoying. Let's get a hopper and a barrel. There we go. Now we're getting the brass casings. Now, while they're being made up, let's grab the other few bits we're going to need for this drill. Which is, of course, going to be some deployers, plow, seat for me, some lanterns, some storage, some funnels, portable storage interfaces, some additional brass casings so we can make all those things look good as well. And of course, some girders. Now what I'm going to do is just place these down briefly, get them encased in brass. We've got to make sure it all matches, right? Then we're also going to need super glue. We're going to need a cart contraption and a mine cart and a furnace. We need some coal and some rail. Oh, and we're also going to need a filter. We can make sure we're filtering for the right things that the deployer will place. Let's quickly make a furnace. I've accidentally grabbed a minecart contraption there. That's not what we want. We just want some iron to make a minecart. Turn that into a furnace minecart. Right, let's see how our casings are coming along. Oh, we're done. Wonderful. So now we'll load up the barrel with sturdy sheets. Chuck all our brass casings in there. That's going to turn them into train casings. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I've turned all of these things into brass. They need to be train encased. So let's just quickly do that now. We'll see how they're going to look. Yeah, that's cool. I like. Then we can start making some of these drills. Let's see how they're going to look. Yeah, that's going to look like a cool drill. It's going to look very fancy. Alrighty, I should now be able to build my giant drill. I now need a big empty space where I can build this drill. And I think on top of this mountain will work just fine. There we go, that's 9 rows of 64 drills. That should do the trick. Just get them all glued together. Beautiful. Now, to control the positioning of this drill easily when we're underground, I think what I'm going to do is actually put the rail right here on this edge. That means we want a deployer there and a deployer there. Then the deployer at the front needs a filter for cobblestone and cobbled deep slates. And maybe netherrack as well, in case we take this thing to the nether. We're going to put that on this one. This guy's going to be rail. And at the back here, we're going to want the plow. Just get that connected up. Also going to want a seat, so I'm going to put that just above the plow. And we're going to need a cart assembler, lock rotation, furnace minecart. Let's get all of this glued together. I've just added some lanterns. We're also going to need shipping containers. These are vertical ones, so let's turn them horizontal. Ow! Ow! Get out of it. Not interested. Then I want another deployer here, just like that. Let's quickly get all this glued together, and I'll explain what that one's for in just a moment. We're going to grab a whole bunch of flint. Going to make a whole bunch of flint and steel. A set of filter for this guy, so he's just going to light the floor up as we go along. And we'll have this chest here that I can easily access, well, at least easier than the vaults, so that means I can easily get into that. Then lastly, portable storage interface so we can offload it somewhere. Now, I'm also going to need a few more filters, because what I want to do is basically dump out all of the cobble and the deep slate cobble and burn it, because we really don't need it. I'd rather go for a much longer mining session and not have to empty the thing. So let's put cobblestone, cobble deep slate, and netherrack in these filters. We're going to stick one on each of these funnels, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep up and empty it. And this is going to set fire to the floor, so everything's going to get burnt. That should do the trick. Let's just make sure all of this is also stuck together. All right, I think we're good to go drilling. So I should now be able to pick this up. Yep, wonderful. Just going to grab a few extra rail and a bit of extra coal. And let's head to the mines and see if there's somewhere safe for us to put this down over here. If not, we may have to go a bit further afield. I mean, this is a giant drill after all. So I think we're actually best off going this way, which is, of course, going to destroy this system here temporarily. But as you can see, I've already destroyed a little bit of it because my bigger drill went in there. So we're going to need to rebuild that anyway, especially now we've got the new drill. Just look at the thing. What a beast. Let's feed it some charcoal and see what happens. Well, it seems to be spitting out all of the blocks. That's good. But now we know it's working. I think we all know what that means. Right, well, I think I'm done mining for now, and I think I've managed to dig out all of the diamonds from the walls, the floors, and the ceiling. I've left a lot of the other stuff, though, because I was struggling to keep up with the drill. There were that many diamonds. What I don't know, however, is how many diamonds are actually in the drill itself. But currently, we have no way to offload it, so I think that's what I'm going to work out now, and I reckon if we were to put it down somewhere around here, we've got our portable storage interface right there, so we should be able to build up to that. Oh, and we also managed to get 171 deep slate diamond ore here, which I'm not going to break into diamonds yet, because once we do actually do the enchanting with silence, I'm actually going to have fortune 4, which means we'll get a lot more diamonds from them than if I was to do it now. Okay, so let's work this out. We're going to need power. So let's chuck in a couple of big old water wheels. And I don't have any water, but I do have a bucket, and there's water everywhere. So that's got those going. However, we're going to want that to be a whole bunch faster, which means I'm going to need a speed controller down here. Let's go grab a few extra bits, but hopefully we can get this thing offloaded shortly. Okay, so let's put the speed controller in there. Right, there we go. That's our fan going at max speed. Now we just need to get the stuff from here over to here. There we go. Now we're utilizing the old system. That's going to load everything up into the thing at the top there. The storage vaults, that is. And then we just need to wait for everything to come through. And there's a lot of stuff in here we could probably empty out as well, like all of this cobblestone and deep slate and so on. And to be honest, a lot of this wood, I might move this up to my other storage. Well, I've withdrawn that much stuff from here that I'm full of packages, and there's still more packages to get. So I think I'm going to need to offload these. And to do that, I think I'm going to put a packager here with a chest above it. Shoot there. If I do that, there we go. That's working. That's offloading all of the stuff. And they're just going to work their way through. They're going to go in here. They're going to get unpackaged. And then they'll go into the delivery system, or the storage system, I should say. We'll come back and dump the rest of these ones in here shortly. We've got more to collect. In fact, how's our diamond stash looking? 192. The stuff is still coming in, so we're going to wait for that to finish up. Okay, this thing has finally finished offloading. Let's head up and see how many diamonds we've got. So we have 737 in here. Excellent. So I'm just going to get a bunch more of this stuff offloaded into our main storage. But once Silent has enchanted our gear, we'll break up the rest of those diamond ore we've got, which was close to 200. And then we should have loads of money. Yep, 171 we've got there. How's our storage holding up down here? We've been offloading lots of stuff into this. Okay, we're on the 5th vault currently. There's still plenty of space. Wonderful. So Silent's still not on yet, and we're waiting for that to offload as well. So while we do that, what I'm going to do is get up some more of these airship pictures. There's been some more submissions in the Discord, so we're just going to add a few more to the wall. And then we can get to work with some building. Nope, scrap that. Silence just messaged me to say he's going to be on in just a moment. In fact, there he is. He's just logged in. And what I'm going to do is try and get out of paying him with a piece of paper. Let's hope this works. Oh, he should be down here somewhere. Silent!
Mr. Beardstone! Hi, how's it going?
Good. Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Look, check out this fancy thing I got on my back. I bet you don't got one of these.
I don't actually, no.
That's crazy.
I did have one. In fact, I did have two. But, you know, I'm such a nice guy. I gave them away.
Yeah, such a nice guy. Man, I wonder who you gave them to. Hey, I guess we'll never know.
No, I'm sure we won't. No.
So, you're getting some free gear today.
I've just spent, like, the morning mining lots and lots of diamonds.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I guess you could just keep all those diamonds.
Oh, I guess it means I'm not going to need this then.
What is this? Oh, no, you won't need this. I guess you can keep this.
Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, that's what I was going to use to try and get out of payment, but it seems like you're just a genuinely nice guy anyway, free gear.
I'm just a really nice guy, Look at it. We've been friends for such a long time, but don't tell Foxy about this, because I've known him for long. He's not getting free gear. No. Is that a golden brass chest plate?
What? No, that's
you know what
that's a brass jetpack. I'm yet to go mining in the Nether. And whoa.
Okay. Hey, very conveniently, we do have some netherite right here for you.
Oh, you do. I've just built an absolutely ginormous drill though, and I wish to use it in the Nether. So I will probably go get that. I will be buying these though, no doubt. So yeah. Oh wow, they're expensive as well.
Yeah, I made these specifically expensive because I knew everyone would only buy one.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to buy more than one, am I? That would be ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why it's expensive.
You must be absolutely loaded with what you're doing down here.
No one knows that this exists yet. I've made 0 money.
Oh.
Yeah.
I take back what I said.
Yeah, I'm poor.
So what's the process here? Because I've spent the last 2 years playing in mod packs that have Enchantment Industries, and I've never really used it.
It turns out it's incredibly complicated. That's why no one else has done it, and that's why everyone should come buy my books specifically. So as you can see, we have the Printification Factory 9000 over here. I got every single book in the game. They're all max level, super enchanted. It's a very complicated process of you take a book out, and then another book goes in, and it just prints the book automatically.
Oh, so you've got like a whole printing thing going on down here.
Yeah, very complicated, very complicated.
Yeah.
And then this guy is fun. So if you just take a pop into his inventory, you'll see that we have all of the books, nice and organized for you.
Yeah, that is very well organized.
Yeah, so then you can pick out anything that you want, and then it's set up right now to charge 32 diamonds a book because I had to raise prices. I was getting too many orders. And then, yeah, we got some. If it runs out of experience, you can also buy some over here as well. I'm trying to really get money out of everywhere that I can. But here's some efficiency 6 if you want to try that out.
Well, I think I do. Let's just. Oh.
Yeah, instant mining is so nice, isn't it? Yeah, just tear out the floor. Everyone just tears up the floor.
Yeah, it's fine. We can rebuild.
So that's what that is. And then if you take a look at these pants here, this is about what you're going to get as well. Now, it takes 11 seconds per enchantment, so we're going to time-lapse this.
Yeah, definitely. But, oh my. Protection, blast protection, fire protection, projectile protection, swift sneak, unbreaking, and mending.
Swift sneak 4. Okay, mister, everything is now done, ready to go for you. We got a fully enchanted helmet, pants, and even boots, and I'm currently filling up your jetpack because for some reason it was empty.
Oh, this is amazing. So many stuff and things.
Yeah, there's a lot of enchantments on these. Have fun reading each and every single one of those for the audience so they know what you got.
I'm hovering over them right now, and I'm sure they're all watching this on 0.25 speed so that they can see what they actually are. Yeah. I mean, that is one tasty jetpack.
Yeah, now would you like to know the bill?
Or what the bill would have been.
Yeah, what the bill would have been. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought I was going to have to get that bit of paper out again then.
Yeah. So it would have been approximately 1,940 diamonds for this order.
Hey, that is insane. I'm glad I went mining. I wouldn't have had enough, I don't think.
Yeah. Now, when you come back, you can hit up yourself this nice little froggy shop right here. Get yourself a good couple dozen netherite templates, some netherite ingots. No, you have to buy one for each piece of gear, of course. It's not like they're renewable.
Can't you just craft them once you've already got one?
No, Chosen disabled the recipe.
I don't think he has.
No, I'm pretty sure he has. Anyway, so we have the gift shop over here as well. So on your way out, make sure you spend at least an diamond.
At least an diamond. Oh, I will do. Have you got an ATM?
No. I forgot to buy an ATM. You know what? I'll give you a loan of
Right.
5 diamonds, 6
Thanks.
diamonds, and you can buy some stuff.
Okay, cool. I have actually bought some stuff from down here before. It's been
Great.
wonderful. I'll get some slime. I don't have much of that right
Okay,
now.
so slime's a good choice. Slime's a good choice.
Yeah, what else have we got? I've actually got quite a lot of zinc. Reasonably priced bricks.
Are they reasonably priced? I don't know. I
They're very reasonably priced.
Okay.
At the other place, it costs you 4 diamonds for a stack because they were charging a
4
diamond.
diamonds for a stack.
Well, they were charging a diamond for a stack of bricks, and then you needed 4 stacks of bricks to make the actual brick blocks. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I should raise my prices.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure,
Yeah,
Silent.
thank you. Thank you for the cape. I appreciate it. I'm gonna show that off once again.
It's a very fancy
Make
cape,
everyone
Silent.
jealous.
If I cared about
Very rare.
capes in the slightest, you wouldn't be wearing that right now.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
Right. Well, enjoy. Thank you very much for all your assistance.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Toodaloo. Well, now we are kitted out. Look at all this amazing gear. This is so good. But of course, to make it the ultimate gear, we do need to get some netherite. And that means we need to take our drill and go to the nether. Because that's where we get the ancient debris and the netherite from. Right, yeah, let's go. So I guess we need to find our way down. Oh my. Well, I've just broken through and it looks like someone may have already done a bit of mining down here, and judging by the size of the hole, I'm going to say that was probably Silent. That's a whole lot of mining. That does make things easier for us. We can just chuck this one down here. Uh-oh. Well, he's hiding in lava, so let's just get this going. Hopefully, we'll get what we need. Well, I've destroyed a good portion of the nether. We've got 89 ancient debris. That's gonna be enough, hopefully, to at least do all of our current equipment. Just gotta find my way back, which should be a case of pretty much flying all the way down this tunnel and then all the way down this tunnel. I did have to change direction a couple of times because of giant lava lakes. But as you can see, we have dug out absolutely loads. And I think this is where we started. And this looks like a way out. It's not the way I came in, but this will do. Oh, jeez. So let's cook up the ancient debris and see how much gold we've got. Oh, plenty of gold, but we are going to need to cook this up as well. And we don't have the smithing template we need, so we're going to need to buy one of those from Silent, which means we're going to need a bunch of diamonds. Let's go buy one of these while we wait for that stuff to cook up. There we go, 32 diamonds well spent. Oh, it's got a bit of a mushroom problem here. There's one over there as well. And one over there. Are there any more? Yes, there are. There's one on top of my base as well. We'll explore that in a moment. For now, I want to know, how do I make more of these smithing templates? I think I need diamonds and netherrack. If I do that, and... Nope, not that. Maybe let's switch those round. Switch those round. Aha, there we go. Let's make a bunch of these. So we've got 19 there, which should be enough. This is cooked up, which means we can make our netherites. And we managed to get 22 netherite ingots. Now we just need a smithing table, and if we put those in there, turn everything to netherites.
Hello?
Did I just hear a hello?
Mr. Beardstone?
Hello?
Hello?
Ah, there you are. Oh my days. You are having some serious problems.
No, well, to be fair, I tried to shear it off earlier, and then the red one grew.
Oh, would an axe help?
I don't think it will.
No? Okay, you got to check these things, Chosen. You never know, you never know. I have actually just spotted mushrooms all over the place. Is it your doing? What? Whoa. Dude. What?
Might be my doing.
What have you done?
Hold on. Yeah.
Whoa. 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 What have you...
Yes.
What in the world is happening? What have you been doing over there?
Yes, so magical mushrooms Apparently, those spores, I don't know if you remember me talking about like the Farmer's Delight mod
Yeah.
in the colonies.
Yeah.
Turns out they're a little bit more magical than I thought.
What?
And that might be why things are happening now.
I'm so confused.
But yeah, there are some things growing off your ship.
Yes, I had noticed that.
Yeah, right here.
Oh. Do you know how long that would have taken me to spot that?
I don't know.
Very,
Eventually
very
you will
long.
have seen it.
I've gone in and out of this door about 10 times. Like. Okay, right.
It's great. Yeah, I gave you a care package.
Shrooms chosen care package. Just some brown and red mushrooms.
Yeah, so you can give those magic mushrooms a try for yourself. Gotta look, not looking at a block.
Okay, I'm not looking at a block.
Yep, you gotta bend over.
What do you mean by bend over? Not look at a block and crouch? Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep. That is
Wow.
from this. That is quite large from down here. Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. And then I can feed you as well.
Well, feeding something else, you just have to right click, not bend over.
Okay, 1 second. I can make you really tiny. Ah, you're so tiny. and then I can make myself really big.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is so weird. I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say. Thanks for the mushrooms, I guess.
You have any pets? You know, like maybe a monkey?
No. I'm not allowed monkeys on airships anymore.
Oh, okay.
There's horses and cows and sheep down here.
Oh yeah.
I've been told this horse is mine, but it's definitely not.
For sure, Beardy's horse.
Yeah,
I'm sure this is fine. Yeah, this will do. Oh. Yep.
amazing.
You don't have a saddle, do you? Oh, it's
It's
well,
not
it's
even.
out of the cage.
It's not even tamed.
it's not even tamed.
No. So let me. Can I make him tiny horse and then
Yes.
pick him up?
Yes.
That's not something I was expecting today. I can make myself tiny or giant. What in the world is this place coming to? Okay, so I was enchanting all my stuff. That's what I was doing. Nope, not enchanting. I was upgrading it to netherite. Can't remember the last time I had netherite equipment, but then for the jetpack, I actually need to do that. Oh, it looks so cool. Then we'll do our feet and our legs. Now I just need to turn my helmet into a diving helmet, and for that I need a copper helmet. And that is just some copper and some glass. There we go. Then we just need that, and that. Oh, look at that. I officially look like a mech. Excellent. Although, let's be honest, most of the time I am going to have it hidden even though I'm wearing it. And we've still got 12 netherite ingots left as well. Actually, thinking about it, there is one more thing I can turn to netherite, and that is my backpack, which gives me a bunch more inventory space. Now, one last upgrade we're going to do is going to be our stack upgrades. Let's make a bunch of diamond blocks, turn all those into diamond stack upgrades, and now we'll be able to stack even more in each individual slot. So now let's just redo our backpack. So we're going to set everything in the order we want it. Then we're going to set those to memory slots so that there's always space for them in my backpack. And now let's see how many diamonds we can get from this ore when we've got Fortune 4. I think it might make sense to take our magnet with us as well. Make sure that's turned on. Then I'm going to mine all of these, chuck everything in the bank, and we'll see what our balance is looking like. Our account balance is now 1,910. We are absolutely loaded. And I'm actually earning just over 19 diamonds a week in interest. Not bad. Well, I'd say it's been a fairly successful day so far. We're rich, we've got ourselves some epic armor, and we've discovered we can grow and shrink ourselves, which I'm still confused about, to be honest. But we haven't put in any of the paths we were talking about at the start of the episode, and I still haven't displayed more of the airships that you guys have been submitting. So let's do the airships now, and then we'll get on with a little bit of building. So first up, we have this airship by Hazel Sticks. Love the colouring on this one. Then we have this beauty from Goat. Just Goat. Mitochondrius has submitted this one, which I really love the colouring of the balloon on that one. It's a cool shape as well. It's just something nice and different. Lots of dingly dangly ropes too, and I do love that. Then we've got this absolute beast of an airship by Toaster. And lastly, we have one of the stranger looking airships. That's still very cool. I particularly like the fans sticking out the sides. And this was submitted by Endervoid. And that is now our corridor complete. We've got loads of awesome airships in here now. Absolutely love it. And we've still got more spots out here in the tavern for more of your airships, so do keep your pictures coming in. Oh, hello, we seem to have had a walk-in the pub. But he's not doing anyone any harm, so he can stay there. So with that done, I think it's finally time to sort out some paths. A while later, and I've got a basic connection down to silent over here. It could do with a bit more foliage and things like that around the sides. So let's quickly grab some leaves and do that. We don't need much, just a few bushes here and there. There we go, just a couple of bushes, breaks up the path a little bit nicer. Now I do still need to sort out all the land around here. I need to figure out how we're going to hide this station. And to be honest, I think just hiding it in the trees probably going to be our best bet. And I think maybe a few trees on this mountainside would look quite nice. But I certainly don't have time for that today. And in regards to the path over this side, I think I'm going to wait until we see exactly where the bridge is going to connect up, because I don't know if it's going to be a straight bridge or a curvy bridge or what. So I don't want to waste my time putting a path down there where I don't know exactly where it's going to connect. And the path that goes around that mountain and connects up to Blockdown and Frog, well, that's going to have to wait as well, because I need to go get this video edited. Otherwise, this isn't going to be out on Sunday. But sadly, that is all we've got time for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.